Well, a lot of talk this morning over last night's GOP debate.
That's right. Tracy Potts is live for us in Washington, where the buzz, Tracy, is breaking in favor of the underdogs. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, some of them had some standout moments in terms of overall who won the debate. CNBC's informal poll and Twitter say it was Donald Trump. Most of the talk on Facebook is about Ted Cruz. Marco Rubio clearly had a standout night. Politico declared him the winner. And then there were others like John Kasich.
I think maybe my
Donald Trump's slipping poll numbers opened the door for underdogs like John Kasich.
We cannot elect somebody that doesn't know how to do the job.
He said, "Oh, I'm never going to attack." But then his poll numbers tanked. That's why he's on the end.
Jeb Bush and Marco Rubio got into it over Rubio's missed Senate votes.
And you should be showing up to work. I mean, literally, the Senate, what is it, like a French work week?
Someone has convinced you that attacking me is going to help you.
The most consistent attack and strongest audience reaction questioned the moderators.
Let's be honest. Is this a comic book version of a presidential campaign?
It's not a comic book, and it's not a very nicely asked question the way you say that.
How about talking about the substantive issues people care about?
We have ISIS and Al-Qaeda attacking us, and we're talking about fantasy football? Can we stop?
Dr. Ben Carson told us afterward he thought this debate was light on the issues. The audience didn't like some of his questions either.
See, they know.
CNBC's economy debate covered tax reform, Medicare, Social Security, and the current fight in Washington over spending and raising the debt limit.
This is the unholy alliance that people need to know about. Somebody is taking it in the teeth, and it's not the folks on Wall Street.
Carly Fiorina defended her business decisions.
I will run on my record all day long.
Besides the media, the Republicans' most consistent target, Hillary Clinton. Now, there was a lot of back and forth, too, about flat tax plans. Some of the candidates have them. They were trying to crunch the numbers on the spot. The moderators, some of the candidates, Carson, Cruz, about whether or not those plans might work. And then also CNBC is responding to the criticism of its moderators, saying that anyone running for president needs to be able to answer tough questions.
Obviously, Senator Ted Cruz would disagree with some of the answers last night, Tracy, and he was trying to really go after the commentators. I'm wondering if that helped him in the polls. And then my second question for you is, what about Jeb Bush? Did he stand out at all last night?
You know, in all of the sort of Insta polling that we're looking at, some of the social media stuff, he is just way down there. Didn't appear to be a standout night for him at all, especially after that exchange with Marco Rubio. As for Ted Cruz, you know, the interesting thing, and I heard one of my colleagues describe it this way this morning, you know, he was sort of the guy that a lot of people didn't like. He even said himself, I might not be the guy who you have a beer with, I'm the guy who will drive you home safely. He has sort of acknowledged that I'm the guy that nobody likes, but then he came to everybody's defense last night, naming a number of these candidates by name and how he thought that the moderators had unfairly attacked them. So he, you know, we'll wait and see what the polls show, but he may have picked up some support for that.
All right, we will wait and see, and then we'll have more of the debate over on the CW Austin with Alana Rocha from the Texas Tribune. Tracy, always a big thank you to you. Thanks.